The Apostle Paul was well known as a self-sacrificing man. He travelled extensively, often at great risk to his own life. Yet he willingly poured himself out like a drink offering. What motivated this first-century travelling overseer? Love for his brothers. Men like the Apostle Paul are a reflection of God's love for his people. And today, thousands of travelling overseers and their wives continue to show that love.
The week is full of non-stop activity, from Tuesday right through to Sunday.
We not just there to give talks or conduct meetings, field service. We want them to know personally and to work with them side by side.
Part of the privilege of this assignment is to try to share the excitement that we feel for the ministry with the friends, so that that really carries over and they really love their ministry.
As with the Apostle Paul, circuit overseers and their wives face difficult challenges.
One of the physical challenges that the circuit work presents to us is the travel, getting to the congregation or to the isolated group.
Ahead of us, we'll cross a river using a bridge that is not stable. We use this rail track since there's no other way to get there.
We were visiting a certain congregation along the lakeshore. We were in a boat, and then the engine of the boat died.
I was very afraid because my husband and I don't know how to swim.
One morning I remember going to the outdoor toilet and there was a snake. So I just stomped my foot and I said, I need this more than you. And Jehovah gave me the boldness and away it went. So I was okay.
There were so many leeches and I was so afraid of them. But if I was to continue to be afraid of leeches, we would never get to the congregations. So I decided not to be afraid of them anymore, and we could continue traveling. I got strength by praying to Jehovah.
That's really the challenge we face. But even though the travel is exhausting, when we see the faces of the brothers, we feel refreshed.
We eat a lot of unusual food.
But we stay focused on the positive side, thinking how much effort with the brother with little means to show hospitality. It helps us to appreciate it and makes us happy.
We know that they themselves don't have a lot, but yet when we're there, they want to give us their best and they always want to share with us. They give so much that it makes me want to cry.
But travelling overseers also face challenges of an internal kind.
One challenge is serving brothers who speak an indigenous language, because how can we encourage and upbuild them if we don't speak their language?
You arrive in a congregation, you want to express yourself to the brothers, but you don't know the language well. Now I can't express myself freely. I feel inadequate.
I have always been inclined to be a loner and shy. It's hard for me to converse and to communicate with others, especially in the presence of a large crowd.
I was born without part of my legs. Not all of the brothers know that I use prosthetic legs, and so sometimes funny situations arise. One time after a meeting, I was walking back home together with another brother when suddenly the foot of my prosthetic leg broke off. When things like that happen, we laugh about it, and it's fine.
We really like children, so it would be really good if we had children.
The people whom we study the Bible with become our spiritual children. We are very happy, even though we do not have children of our own. We are so joyful.
The greatest challenge we faced was when my wife got chronically ill. Despite her illness, she was very cooperative and very supportive till her death in 2013. Relying on Jehovah and prayerfully asking His help, I am able to continue and to do this work.
What is it that fuels a life of such self-sacrifice?
Really, our assignment is only as good as the depth of our Bible study.
And we can never miss family worship.
We manage to prepare our watchtower every week. Even sometimes on the bus, we do our family worship. It gives us a real boost spiritually and helps us endure any difficulty we may face during the week.
Thinking about the precious sheep that Jehovah has drawn into the congregation, he loves them very much. He's intent on making sure that they're protected, cared for, encouraged. That really is a strong motivator.
The most exciting of all is meeting many brothers and spending time with them. You can hear their beautiful experiences. You can see their strong faith. We also have the opportunity to feel their love and show ours too.
We are very encouraged when we spend time visiting, sharing a meal, or singing together with our brothers.
They write letters or even phone us.
That's true. My wife gets many phone calls, even more than I do. That gives us joy.
The result? A true interchange of encouragement.
First time we sat at a circuit assembly, and I looked around at the friends and I realized I now know the story behind each one of these people. That was a beautiful feeling because it really gives you a picture of paradise.
We meet brothers and sisters maybe years later, and they come and tell us that maybe now they've taken up full-time service. It really brings a lot of joy to our hearts when we hear stories like this.
When the circuit overseer gave a talk, he discussed what is more important, spiritual or physical needs. This talk changed my whole life. I became a publisher, I got baptized. Even now, I benefit from these words. That talk always moves me to put spiritual things first.
When the circuit overseer learns a new language and comes and greets me, I feel like he cares about me.
I was very discouraged for a while, but after speaking to a circuit overseer, he helped me to reason better on the matter. It made all the difference. The days I spent with him made me rethink things in the right way, and I started thinking about serving where the need was greater.
The circuit overseer and his wife have helped me to reach the goal of being a regular pioneer. They have always been checking up on my progress, and they've become my friends.
What I really like the friends to know is that when I first come to a circuit, you do not have to be afraid of the circuit overseer.
That week that the traveling overseer comes, that's their week. We're there to serve you.
What we'd really like is their support, to be with them, be friends with them.
I don't come to look at their mistakes or problems, but I would like just to express my love for them.
We do this assignment because we love Jehovah and the brothers and sisters.
I think I'd like the friends to know how much we love them, how much we fall in love with their families, and how much we miss them when we leave.
I get very attached to the brothers, and every time I say goodbye, I really cry.
I feel that. If I show loving concern for Jehovah's sheep, they will love me back.
This entire arrangement is an expression of Jehovah's love for them.
But just be part of the visit, from beginning to the end, because there's always a blessing in it and a good story.
Maureen, let's go.
Like the Apostle Paul, circuit overseers are motivated by genuine love. As they and their wives continue to pour themselves out in your behalf, return that love by supporting their visit to the fullest extent your circumstances allow.